Hey everyone, this is Southern Fried Chat again with T Dog. He's been killing it with long form written articles and recently has helped set up a partnership with Pierre Mortefon, a 3-time windsurf world champion, to represent SPX6900 during the final 3 stages of the 2025 World Cup. So I wanted to kind of start there because this one of the interesting things happening right now. So how did this partnership come about?
Hello, Southern Fried Chat. Thanks for having me. It's very kind of you to propose me to participate to your YouTube channel.
Absolutely.
Um, so yes, let's say how everything begin. I I've been onboarding a lot of people, of friends and family. I guess maybe around 25, and one of them is a windsurf commercial, and he onboard Pierre, I think, around March.
Okay, so you onboarded him. Okay, okay,
I onboarded a friend who onboarded
gotcha,
Pierre.
gotcha.
And
Okay,
to
cool.
be honest, I never met Pierre
Okay,
since. We just have some discussion by message and phone since, I guess, the last couple of days, weeks.
okay.
And he was very interested by the community. Then he start to buy some token, and then he start to make some research and have some information by with my friend. Then he start to publish on the Twitter and on Instagram. And after he participate to the Instagram contest
Yes.
launched by Murad, and he finally won the contest.
Mm-hmm.
So he was so happy
Mm-hmm.
about this. And uh, I had an idea when I see he won the contest. I say, well, maybe we have something to do with Pierre, because he's already aligned with the community values, which is very important to have. It's not like an athlete who has no idea
Right,
what
right.
he is.
Totally unaffiliated. He's in it. Yeah.
And I start to make a poll on Twitter to ask if the community would be happy with sponsoring or something like this. And I have a lot of positive answers, like maybe 95 or 96% of people in SPX wanted to participate. So I said, maybe we can launch something. So I decide to ask my friend if I can have the contact of Pierre, and he gave me the contact. We have a discussion. He was very happy that we can launch a partnership like this. So he was in Tenerife last week for the for the steps in Spain. He won it
Yeah.
yesterday. So
Mm-hmm.
it's great news.
Yes.
And then he said, "Okay, if you can manage it for me, because I've no time to do that at this moment. So could you do it for me?" Sure, I will do it. I will create an address. I will create a post and maybe see where it's going. So when I launched the post, he reshare it, and he said to me that he will make a message maybe in this week when he will be back in France
Okay.
to give
Awesome.
it that he's okay with that,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I saw the repost and I knew everything was kosher, but that'll be great to see him speak on it too. I
Yeah,
th-
sure.
Absolutely. Uh, so yeah, I think I think it's an awesome initiative. I know that there's some things that Aeons can do. Do you want to explain how the community can help and go through why that may be needed? The donations.
Yeah, well, we can uncheck. We already received a lot of donation
Yep.
at this time. Let's see how much we received. I think we have 2,600 SPX at
That's
this
awesome.
time. So it's just 3 days,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
have more than a year than what we would like to have. And no big donor have made any move at this time. I mean,
Right.
it's more like between one SPX and between 300 SPX. in this area, and I personally committed 690 to
Yep.
help to push the movement. So
Yep.
yes, we can make donation to help this sponsoring happen, and maybe as soon as you will share a post, we can reshare it, repost it. We can also make some video for him. uh, I ask if there is some video editor who can make some little clip or little video to between Pierre, this the windsurf and the SPX, maybe something which cross both world,
Yep.
and maybe some merch or like cap or like a
Yeah.
t-shirt to him. So let me check first what the size of Pierre, but
Yeah, I saw some were already willing to send stuff. So I saw in the messages
yeah,
replies. So that's great to see. I think some may be a little bit hesitant just because they may fear if the end of August comes and we don't hit the donation, what will happen with the funds that they send? I think that may be some
yeah,
hesitation
yeah,
there.
sure.
So I was curious what the plan would be there.
Yeah, so I have the address of all the people who have sent the fund to me. So if we don't reach the amount, I can resend it to everyone, or make a poll and say, uh, what can we do? Can we do maybe something
Right.
asking to a big wallet to push and make some donation?
I think we're going
I
to hit
know.
the goal. To be clear, I think we're
I,
going to hit it. But
I
if we
think
don't, I want to alleviate any hesitation if we don't hit
sure.
the goal. That's all. Okay, that's great to hear. As I think some may think, well, what if we don't? And then it's like, well, we'll get your money back, or we'll do another initiative. So I just want
Yeah.
to make sure people don't have
Or
that
another
hesitation.
initiative, or I can send the phone back.
Right.
So all the
Exactly.
addresses are public, and it's very easy to send the money back.
Yep. And I think it's awesome that you set a good example to start with the 10%, the 690 SPX. And that was the other question I wanted to ask. We, for those that are considering giving, we definitely want it to be in SPX. If say they sent some Solana or some Ethereum and not SPX, would you just convert it into SPX, or how would
Yeah,
that work?
yes, I will convert it to SPX. I had just received one ETH a donation at this time, but 99% of the donation are in SPX at
Okay,
this
cool,
time.
cool. So that's the preference. All right,
Yeah.
got it. Cool. That's what I thought, but I just wanted to double check there. And the donation funds, that's mainly going to Pierre for his effort. I'm assuming to is that the main reason for it?
I received the spread. He sent me a spreadsheet where what he did with the most of the time it's company who are sponsoring this kind of athlete. So
Right.
this he sent them a breakdown of all the fees he has to pay or the season, which is very big actually for the travel, for everything. You know, it's not a sport with a lot of sponsoring and a lot of money. You
Yeah.
know, and but I'm pretty sure he will keep a main part for him, except if he really needs to have some spending done. But I really think he will keep the majority of the token.
Awesome. Yeah, yeah. I think that's another thing I want people to understand is yeah, he would typically be sponsored by a different company and receive payment, and so him not doing that and putting SPX on there, he needs that compensation to make it make sense around.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I totally understand. Yeah, I just want that to be understood as well. No, that sounds great. That's all that stuff I figured is what was going to happen. I just wanted to double check that because I try to think if what concerns people may have because I want to get as many donations as we can. I want to make it happen. So, 'cause I think it's an
it's
awesome
great
thing.
to help to raise the with your YouTube channel. It's great.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to release this early too, so we can get it out there. So I haven't. I had a couple more questions about Pierre. I haven't seen him speak on SPX too much. It sounds like you onboarded his friend, and then they onboarded him. How do you know how passionate he is about SPX? Or I'm assuming he's pretty passionate, considering he's agreed to do this.
he was very intrigued at first because as it was not me who onboarded him, he was onboarded, but we were friends which has conviction as well, but not maybe as much as I am,
Sure, sure.
for sure. But he always sent a message between March and this summer to my friend, asking some information, asking for things. So at the end, he say maybe it could be better if you talk to T-Dog. It could be very easier to have more information. So I sent a lot of articles. I sent a lot of materials where he can doing some easy research because he's very busy. He don't have the same time that us to spend time on Twitter and other
Yeah.
socials. So I decided to send him a lot of articles and things so he can have easy time to read and understand the movement. So and as we spent a lot of time by phone, I have time to explain the movement, and he fully agree with the world thesis and the world values of the movement. I think it's a very new kind of partnership that can emerge from a movement like SPX, because being supported like a community, it's not like to be supported like by a company, because it's not the same. Sometimes you have to, sure, you have to live and you have to pay your. But when you are supported by a community, I think it's more powerful. And when you see all the messages and all the answer to the post, he was so incredibly amazed. It's wow.
Yeah.
It's a thing here. What's going on? I never see that. Even on Instagram, and when he posts a video, he said he made the analytics on the length where the people stay on the video and the people who are staying and watching until the end. It says it was incredible, really incredible. So he feel it, he feel the vibes. you know that we are very committed and we are going to persist forever. So it's an addition, it's another argument to say, yes, I see what's going on.
Yeah.
I have the same feeling than you. So let's do it. And it's going to be the first community partnership maybe ever.
Well, it's amazing. I mean, I've seen partnerships with other meme coins, but it's been like a team set it up, and it was kind of strictly business type thing. This is you weren't associated with the origin. You're not part of a team. This was just an initiative that you saw because you had that connection to Pierre through a friend, and you took it upon yourself to make it happen and organize it and get all that together. I just think that's amazing, in and of itself.
Really purely community driven, and I cannot do that without the support of the community, and maybe the community cannot do that because they don't have the relationship with Pierre, and so it's
it worked out perfectly. It's amazing.
Yeah,
I just think that's so cool. I think people need to understand it's not a team that did it. You took it upon yourself because of that connection, and then the community's helping making it happen with the donations and the support. So it's really a team effort. It's not like a partnership with a lot of the other meme coins. It's very different.
Right.
So I thought that was awesome to see. So I wanted to get that out of the way. I wanted to talk about that, make sure we covered that, and because that's why I'm going to release the video a bit earlier than I normally would, just to make sure everybody understood that and we discussed it. So sounds good. I hope that alleviated any concerns maybe some folks had before they gave money. So I would encourage people to do that, and we'll see. We got to the end of August, correct?
Yes, at the end of August, because for the printing, for the logos on the sale, and it takes a few weeks. And as the Germany competition started on the September the 23rd,
gotcha. We
really have to be ready. If it's going to happen, we have to be ready and feel comfortable when it will arrive, not being stressed because the logo is not. So the goal is to raise the 6900 SPX at the end of August. Yeah.
Perfect. I think we'll hit that for sure. All right. So I wanted to also I wanted to ask you too, because I know you're super passionate about SPX. And I'm kind of curious, how long have you been involved in SPX?
Um, I first follow. To be honest, I first follow Murad since a couple of years.
Hmm.
So when he started his meme coin thesis back in the summer 2024, I was already following the list. He was putting maybe once a week a new token, maybe once a week, something like this. So I was already following him on this thesis. And when it arrived in September, I guess on the 2012, on the 12th, uh, it took me maybe 15 days, 2 weeks to buy the token. I just have take little time to understand a bit better, but
Sure.
it took me 2 weeks to buy my first SPX. And after studying a lot over October and November, I decided to DCA monthly after that. So for the next 4 or 5 months, I DCA once a month. And a couple of weeks ago, I think 5 or 6 weeks ago, I started the daily DCA with all the
Yeah.
community,
Yeah.
which is very cool. I think it's more consistent, more. Uh, I really prefer to do that. Um, then I was really involved in the community since I think October 2024, and I started to write my first article in I guess November.
Yeah. 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 You released it in December, right? Or was it November when you
I
released the
guess the
article?
first one on GameStop was in November
Okay.
because I just watched the documentary on Netflix,
Uh,
and I was just like, really, I think it could be really, really close and even bigger.
yeah, I read through it some time ago, and I thought it was very good and very interesting take. And I think a lot of people have read it and have been inspired by that. I've seen a lot of posts that are kind of similar to the themes that you discussed in that article.
Mm.
So the GameStop documentary inspired that. Yeah, I definitely could see that. Now going back to, you said you followed Murad for a couple years. Were you, how long have you been in crypto or Bitcoin prior to getting into SPX? How long have you been in it?
I guess the first crypto buy was BTC in back in April 2020.
Okay,
Heard about that first in 2013, but it was by a friend who was using a Silk Road, so I was
gotcha.
not really interested to buy. Then a second time in 2017 during the big bull run, but I guess it was too late for me, so I fade again.
Yeah,
And in 2019, I was wondering when I can get in, but I was still hesitating, and I jumped in 2020, in April 2020, with BTC, and started my journey with deep dive in the rabbit hole with BTC rabbit hole, as a lot of people, I guess.
yeah, yeah. Were you did you expand into altcoins or were you mostly just Bitcoin?
I bought some ETH
Okay,
as well. And after, during the DeFi summer, I maybe make some mistakes, a lot of mistakes.
yeah,
And so
yeah,
I was back on the Bitcoin after that. And
yeah.
on Bitcoin, I went to Salvador to see how the
Oh wow, yeah.
it was growing back in March 2022. I spent a week, and then I went to the Bitcoin conference in Miami
Cool.
to uh, to check the vibes, like I am in the in SPX, and I start mining in 2022, at the end of 2022, in Congo, Paraguay,
Okay,
to participate more than to win a lot of money, I guess, more to participate in the network,
sure.
because it doesn't. it would have been really better to just buy BTC and all. So,
Yeah,
but I wanted to participate in the network.
sure.
So I launched that and still have maybe 10 ASICs running.
Cool.
It's my little support to Bitcoin.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So you're still a big Bitcoin supporter, but you've fallen in love with SPX as well.
I have a much bigger position in SPX than BTC now.
Wow. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah. I have a similar ish story. I got into Bitcoin a little later, but yeah, I'm a big Bitcoin fan, but SPX is amazing. So, where did so you started buying it September, October, and started getting into it. So, where did the passion come from for SPX 6900?
It took time to understand the spiritual level of SPX and to understand the social movement disguised as a meme, because I was not a big meme supporter at first
Right. Yeah.
as a BTC like Maxi, and it took time because I was not on the social before SPX. I never
Really.
did really.
Really.
I had just an account to check what's going on
Sure.
project, and so I was just lurking a bit and trying to catch some information. But mainly, my biggest mistake was to just follow big account,
Yeah.
and I find now more values in the smaller account on X, especially between a couple of thousand and
Yeah.
a few hundred and couple of thousands, which is, I think, where you can find some very good insight. So, as I was just watching from far, I was not involved in the community. So, when I start to post a little on SPX, I see that the community was really there and was helping each other to grow, trying to repost, retweet, reds, a lot of things like this. So I spent more time to study the lore, study the mission, and I find it very difficult to find information back then. I mean, I spent hours on X to find information about some the beginning of SPX, to try the first post, to try to watch who were there at this time, who is still there today. I find a lot of Mung,
Yeah.
It's Over, Munchies, a lot of chat Tom, a lot of Eon was still there in September. I was very impressed by that. And when I see the thread of Hector Ayokuzin was made about all the tweets he has reposted from day one to, I guess, end of 2024, it helps me to better understand the movement and what drives this community.
Right. Yeah. And you have over 5,000 followers now, something like that, right?
Yeah, maybe just around.
Yeah. So you didn't have many followers until you started talking about SPX. Is that right?
No, because I didn't talk about anything.
That's amazing. So I didn't realize your account had grown that. I thought maybe you had some following prior to that, because that's impressive that it grew that fast for you. Those articles, I think, is what really I think boost. That's what put you on my radar. I remember.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, that's cool to know. Yeah, I mean it's amazing how much support you get from
It
simply
was
being in the community.
really
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Because when I say that when I have my first article repost, uh, at the beginning, I think I wrote it for nothing because I was not expecting this kind of support. And I say, but why not doing it? And maybe it will help some people to understand the movement. So let's do it.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect the, the support I received.
Yep. 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 So you kind of view SPX as like it has elements of Bitcoin, elements of GameStop, and yeah, I guess how what is SPX to you? Like, how could you define it? In a how do you define it? What is it to you?
I can define it a lot of different way, but uh, it feels like a social experiment, decentralized, uh, with some rules which and values that the community want to defend. And I think when we said it's physical gold, digital gold, and spiritual gold, it's a way to explain it as well. It's the tokenized community movement, uh, which has a mission to flip the TradFi.
Yeah,
Could be seen like bottom-up movement who decide collectively uh, to make something big and legendary.
yep,
And we have the right to do that because of the blockchain. So it's blockchain-based, tokenized movement with a collective mission and without leaders and fully community-driven. So everyone can participate the way he wants. Everyone can make more, make less, DCA by make a big bag, and but everyone has the same mission and everyone has the same goal. So
exactly. Yeah, I agree. I think the best analogy is for me is the spiritual gold analogy, like you mentioned. I think it explains things really well, and it is funny. If you try to explain this, some people don't understand Bitcoin yet. Some people still don't even get that. So the digital gold narrative. So it's it is hard to understand, I think, for some people. But if you get involved, it's much easier to understand.
sorry,
If you get involved with
yeah,
it's posting and getting involved with the community, it's much easier to understand.
that's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's why we often say just one byte token and get involved. And to be honest, for Bitcoin, it was the same. When
Yeah.
I first buy the Bitcoin, I didn't understand as deep as I understood. I understand now, and after one couple of months of holding Bitcoin, because after that, when you could start to read books, you are skin in the game, so you want to understand where you are.
Yep. Yeah. Speaking of Bitcoin, I kind of want to touch on. It sounds like you went down the rabbit hole pretty hard. Did you ever read Jeff Booth? Have you ever heard of Jeff Booth?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, yeah. He's one of my favorite Bitcoin
Oh,
influencers. Yeah,
I was more on the Safety Amos side.
I like him too. He's great too. Yeah, I've read the Bitcoin Standard. I've read Jeff Booth, Price of Tomorrow. And several other books. Those Safety's great too. Yeah,
Yeah, great.
yep, yeah. I'm
So
kind of
I
curious.
think I read maybe three or four books about Bitcoin,
Yeah,
and also the block size wars and
yeah,
things like this, which is interesting because in a community there is sometimes risk to have these things happens. So
yeah,
you
yeah,
have to keep.
yeah. Yeah. I wonder. I feel like in the way it can happen with SPX is somebody could make a derivative coin or start a new coin and try to push it. I see that all the time. The derivative coins. It seems crazy to me. Like I don't understand like
Yeah,
why
me
anybody
too.
would support it.
Me too.
Yeah, and I assume back then, like if I was involved in Bitcoin back when all the block size wars happened, I'm sure I would have felt the same way. Like Bitcoin Cash, this is ridiculous.
Mm.
I would have felt the same way. I'm sure.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. The derivative coins make me that they make me the most mad. I would say
There's a
they
lot now.
irritate
Huh?
me. Yeah, yeah, a lot of them, and I really don't like it when I see former Aeons pushing it. That upsets me.
It hurts.
Do it again.
It hurts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It really does. It really does. Like they must have sold too early. That's the only thing I could think of as to why they're doing that. But yeah, I wanted to also say so. Your long form articles, if we are correct with SPX, have you thought about how like people are going to look back on that, like how significant they will be in the future? Your articles because they're so early.
Um, yeah, we are.
You
I
were
don't
thought,
have the. No, I'm not. We are too in the.
yeah, yeah. It's funny. Like I mean, if you
You know,
yeah
it's difficult to
zoom
like
out,
yeah, to zoom out at this time. We are so early, so
yeah,
we will see how it is received in a couple of years.
yeah. I think there will be. I don't know. Maybe I'm delusional or something, but I think they'll be looked at as like um, uh, a historical big deal. So
Mm.
we'll see how it goes. Um, I wanted to ask you because you're involved in this, and you write content, you post a lot. You're very involved. You're doing the partnership with Pierre. What are some initiatives or content that you would like to shout out that other Aeons are doing that you particularly like? Do you- yep.
Yesterday, I stayed up late because I don't. I think you know Chiron.
Yes.
Chiron, Chiron, he has made a very deep work on the Miro. I mean,
Yes.
it's like you can follow a journey, full journey for a newcomer if you want to understand and to deep dive in the SPX movement. I have never seen that before. It goes so deep in the mission, explaining everything, a glossary, videos. He tried to put everything in the same place. So I spent 2 or 3 hours yesterday night to deep dive in it, and to give him feedback. Maybe I think you get the link with that, but there is
Yes.
all your interviews. There is
Wow.
everything you can find, and he did it, I think, because when he arrived a couple of months ago, he did find very difficult to find information on X.
Uh,
And it's true. Mike has made a huge work with his Aeon 6900
mm-hmm.
website, which is still under construction. I guess it's going to be a new version very soon. But uh, for decentralized community, it's very good to be decentralized. But as nothing is centralized, it's very
Yeah.
difficult sometimes to find the information. So
Yeah.
we have both advantage and disadvantage of this decentralized thing. So
Yeah.
when community people want to bring everything at the same place, it takes time, and but it was my main goal when I first wrote articles. So it's if you can give a support to him and have a watch and have a look, it would be great.
Yeah. I need to really deep dive into the Chiron's contribution. I've looked into it a little bit. I just haven't really had the time to really dive into it. And I know it's cool. I went into the Miro app and it was all laid out and different paths to go to try to find more information. And I thought that was really cool. I haven't taken the full time to, I haven't taken 2 or 3 hours to go into it. I need to, but haven't had the time to do that. But yeah, I thought that was a really cool initiative as well.
Hmm.
What did you think about the big move to TikTok and try to the big push to do video?
I love this behavior of the community, because no one in the community was very. Most of us are on X only,
Mm-hmm.
so it was a big move to go to TikTok, where we lost our uh, habits, and we lost everything we had built before. So it's going from scratch.
Yeah.
So I think getting out of his comfort zone sometimes is difficult. So I have seen a lot of Aeons doing this move, and I was very proud of that. Like on Instagram, like on Reddit, now the community is growing on every platform, which is a very good sign for the future. Because when it's going to be mainstream, people on this platform can go and find information about SPX. So we are just working for the future. I mean,
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it was that was a pivotal moment in my mind, and I was definitely a part of that. And
yeah, sure. I saw you
yeah,
to be very involved in this
yeah. Well,
immigration, I guess.
and it partially is because I've tried to make video content in the past, and it never really went anywhere. It didn't gain traction, and it was about other topics. So I wanted to try it, and then just you always you'll always get support, you'll always get some attention, and that keeps you wanting to keep doing it. So and then you get better at it as time goes on. So that's one of the cool things about posting within the community. You know your labor is not going to go completely untouched or unloved. So that makes you more inspired to keep doing it. And yeah,
It
but
give you, it's very powerful. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So and at the time that also inspired me to just pretty much only talk about SPX after that, because I was kind of talking about a lot of different coins and doing the typical crypto thing. But after that, I was like, nope, I'm only talking about SPX now.
I
So
find my home.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm done with all the other stuff. Yep, yep. I mean, it's by far the best. It's just it. So now it takes some people longer than others to realize that. Um, I will say it is cool. You can go on TikTok, and if you're only if and go in your following, and you just see tons of content specifically about SPX. It's always cool to see that. I remember before we made the move, there was like 3 people making TikTok videos, maybe, and now it's just so many. It's
And
insane.
there are hundreds of aeons on TikTok on a daily basis. Sure.
Yeah, and I see people, and that was another big thing, trying to get people's faces out there. There was like maybe I could count on my hand how many people you saw faces for. Maybe like I knew Ghost of Tans had shown his face, and then like Cow, I think at that point, a few others, not very many. And now it's just every day I see like new faces. Not maybe not every day, but most days I see new
Yeah.
faces. I
Yeah.
don't think you haven't shown your face yet, have you?
No.
There you go, new face.
Thanks. The first. You're the first Aeon to see my face, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, it'll be seen pretty soon by everybody else too. No, I think that's awesome too. Just the amount of people who are like coming out and wanting to be more a part of it. It definitely inspired me to as well. So
I guess you are located in the US.
yes,
Yep.
yes, yeah.
Amazing.
I'm in the southeast, South Carolina specifically, East Coast.
So it's very early for you.
Yeah, it's 8:40 in the morning.
8:40 now.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's fine. It's not that bad. I'm supposed to be working right now, actually, but
Oh,
I'm at
you
a
are working as well, actually.
I'm at a doctor's appointment right now.
Okay. Oops.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. It'll be all right. I work from home, so literally as soon as we get off, I'll just go to the computer. It'll be fine.
And it's going good.
Yep. Uh, so yeah, how this this may seem like a silly question, but how bullish are you?
Most of the Aeons, to be honest, I think mission the price is binary. I mean, it's we are flipped it or we don't. So until this the mission continues.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I think that's I think that high. I mean, if you look at it, if you zoom out, not a part of the community, and you look at it and you think, okay, the goal is a huge goal. It's a massive goal. Some people would say it's an impossible goal. Um, so if you look at it analytically, that will keep people continuing to post and keep people continuing to persist because it's a very high goal. So what did you think about that goal when you first learned about the community?
At first, it was crazy. At
Yeah,
first, it was crazy to me.
yeah,
But if we have enough people who are thinking like us, it's going to happen. So the mission is to continue to onboard the maximum of people and to continue uh, because the most token are in the diamond-ended aeons. The most the move will be parabolic. So maybe 2 trillions will be not this for this cycle, but maybe next. So
yep, yeah, yeah. I not to talk about price too much, but I think we hit personally. I think we hit 100 billion this cycle, and then I think it's possible next cycle we hit 1 trillion. I don't think we're hitting 60. I don't think we're hitting 55 trillion in the next 5-6 years. But it takes time for that to happen.
maybe it takes time. Maybe it will be very fast as well because
Yeah,
we don't know what's going on. What will be in 4 years?
right.
How the market will be and how the condition will be. So, but I guess I said we are going to be above 100 billions, maybe I said 150, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it'll be really It'll definitely be interesting to see. And there's also a lot of talk about the 4 year cycle being complete, not happening anymore. Like Bitcoin will never. I keep seeing people say that there'll be never be another bear market. I don't know if I buy into that, but it's an interesting idea.
Yes, to be honest, I don't know if it will continue after this one, but we have just seen that a lot of institutions are getting in the BTC with the ETF. So we are just at the beginning,
Right.
I guess,
And the treasury companies too.
and the treasury companies. So very difficult to to make a prediction
Yeah.
about the cycle.
Yeah, for sure. uh, what was I going to ask? I did. I was curious if you've read the SPX6900 book by Audacious. I don't know if you've had
Yeah,
a chance. You've read that. You took a
I,
look.
I, I, I read the book. It's very cool, and I also read the ebook.
Okay, awesome. I haven't had a chance to read the ebook yet. I need to do that.
I think I didn't finish it. I think I'm two-thirds of the ebook, I guess.
What's the difference between the ebook and the first book?
The
What's
main difference,
what's the difference between them? Yeah, is it just more
well,
information or
it dipped a little bit. It dive a little bit deeper in the thesis, so it's a little bit longer to read. He has more references, and so I think when he finished the book, my guess is he was wondering maybe it was too light.
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah? To expand upon it,
because
yeah,
the time he finished it, he was still learning, and as soon as it's released, say, "Wow,
yeah,
I wanted to add this. I wanted to add this. I wanted to add this," and so it's. I think it's a very good way to publish a book quickly, to go
yeah,
on Amazon, have a lot of comments, have a lot of ratings, so it gives visibility to the movement on Amazon,
absolutely,
and not for the money, I guess, just for to be have an exposure to Amazon. And as soon as you understand it's not deep enough, you can publish it, but for free. And I think it's totally a good thing, a good guy to do that,
yep,
to give free information, access to free information to everyone. which I think is cool. So that's why I make a little donation to him, and
Yep, I did too.
that's why I bought the book as well.
Yeah, yeah, he actually inspired me starting this podcast too. He was one of the inspirations because I said I really want to interview him to help promote the book to a degree. So that's
It was the first one,
he was
no?
the first one.
Yeah.
Yes, yep, that was it. He agreed to do it. I was very happy about that. He was a little concerned because he didn't want to show his face. I was like, "That's fine. You don't have to. So don't worry about that." But yeah, I'll need to have him on again to talk through the second book, just to get his take on that at some point. But yeah, so I don't have any more topics. Do you have any final thoughts that you would like to leave?
Oh, uh, maybe just saying that we are going to maybe organize some French space in the near future with Mike, probably with other guy from France. So if, if maybe at the end, before the end of August, we are going to do that. One more. We just have one, but maybe it's a good way to spread on the local languages to attract other people.
How many joined? How many joined that Spaces, the one you had before?
Like 40 people,
That's awesome.
30, 40 people.
Yeah, yeah. I think Seb is trying to get one going in the UK.
Yeah,
UK Spaces. Yeah.
I've seen Spanish as well.
Oh, I
People
haven't seen that.
trying,
Okay, cool.
trying to do that in Spanish, which is very cool.
That is cool.
Can I make some spotlight about the Aeon Globes, which I love this project with
Oh yeah.
Ilya.
Mm-hmm.
I find it very cool. So if you are still not in, for people who are watching, you can DM Ilya to add you on the Aeon Globe.
Yeah,
I,
yeah. That one is amazing. The Globe project. Yeah, France is well represented.
yeah,
Y'all have so
it was,
many.
it was really incredible because he asked me to send the people who are in the SPX
Okay.
group back in these days, so we can push a little for France. So we have a group now. We have 64 or 65, close to 69. So just add one more yesterday.
That's
So
amazing. Yeah.
it's not bad for a little country like France to be like this number, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh, but there are still more than we didn't find yet.
Yeah, and I know there's more in the southeast where I'm at. I mean, there's a decent bit of people already on the globe, but I know there's a lot more. So yeah, I try to promote that when I can as well, and I'll definitely drop some links to that
Mm.
because I think it's a really cool thing. I don't know if you saw too. Ilya is trying to he has this grand goal, which I don't know if it's realistic or not, but I think it's a pretty cool goal to add a SPX6900 shout. So you know everybody that thing that Mike did where he was shouting SPX and people started doing it. So he wants to. His idea is to take all those videos, put them on YouTube, and then of people screaming it, and then associating it with them on the globe. So when you click the person that you may be interested in, it'll pop up with a video and it'll show them screaming SPX.
It's amazing.
Yeah, yeah. I
Very
think it's a.
funny.
I actually could. I did. He kept bugging me about it. He's like, "You need to do it. You need to do it." Then he finally did it himself. Ilya did, and then he said, "I challenge you to do it." Talking to me, so I went ahead. I did it as well. I posted myself screaming it.
It's very funny. To be honest, it's add some fun to the mission.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's an amazing goal.
And
I like it.
and which is cool with Ilya, he's an academic as well.
Yeah,
So it's very cool. He has both. He has another goal. It's to push the globe a lot, but to push on the paper publishing at the same time.
yeah.
With yeah, yes, just send me an invite to a group of people like all the people who are writing for SPX and trying to find a way to make uh, a paper about SPX review by academics. So it's very good. It could be, I think, very big thing, but uh, at this time I don't have much time to spend on this topic, but I'm still in the conversation and I see all the messages from everyone.
Yeah.
So I think it's a great goal too.
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be. We were trying to get it on Wikipedia too. I know we Etherscan, I think is the name. Submitted he had mocked up a Wikipedia page that looked. He asked me we were talking about it. I was like, it looks fun to me because he was worried about submitting it. I was like, just go ahead and submit it and see what happens. I haven't heard back from him, but the process of getting something new submitted to Wikipedia is fairly
Very long.
annoying.
Yeah,
It's not easy.
you have to give a lot of reference by the mainstream media. So
Yeah.
we don't want to be at the reference of the mainstream media, you know. So,
Yeah, I don't know.
sorry, but
I don't know if
it's
we
a goal.
can. I don't know if we can do it. So, yeah, I actually okay. So there was. So then that sparked something, a thought in me, in my head. So I found there's a Wikipedia page that's references SPX, and it's like every name associated with SPX is like a reference page, and I put it in there. SPX6900. That can also mean that, and I put like a link to aeon6900.com, Mike's website, and then they're like, and then 5 minutes later they said, "Nope, you can't do this." I was like, "Why? This is true."
It will come, I guess.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating. I don't know if we're big enough yet to get on there, but who knows? We're
It's,
trying at least.
yes, which we are trying. The same for Reddit. When you post on the different communities, it's very difficult
Yeah, they
get in.
banned several people from their different. Why? It's ridiculous.
You receive a lot of negative karma, and it's not a good idea sometimes to get to go raiding other community like this, and
Yeah.
maybe just to make some quick a long answer to post in this
Yeah, that
community.
seems to be better. But we were making posts in like generic meme coin Reddit or generic Wall Street bets Reddit. Like I thought that's where you're supposed to talk about ideas or whatever. That doesn't make any sense. It's not like we went into Pepe community and was pushing it. That's not what we were doing. We were going into like a specific meme coin community. It was a generic R meme coins or R Wall Street bets, and they were getting mad there. That doesn't even make any sense to me.
Yes, it's very weird, but so we have to to adapt and
Yep. Yeah, I think you're right. Commenting on posts is the best way to go, for sure. That did spark another idea, but I think I've lost it. What was it? Oh yeah, I actually got. Speaking of bans, I've received two. I've received a strike on TikTok. I received a warning, and then I received a strike because I
yeah.
used an Andrew Tate meme in one of my videos. You know who Andrew
Oh
Tate is?
I've seen your post about
Yeah,
that.
I was like, what? You can't. It was labeled as violent extremism, and it was just Andrew Tate dancing. It was like a little stupid meme.
Yeah, no,
It's like what? This is crazy.
it's crazy. Yeah, it's really crazy. And like I've seen a lot of aeons be banned, like space fruit, like
Yeah,
uh, uh,
Ilya's
don't
old
get it.
account got banned
Ilya
too.
as
Yeah.
well. Parkon was there, and he's not here
Oh yeah,
anymore.
yeah. He got banned too. Yeah, and he's still on TikTok though. I see he
Yeah,
comments on like everything on TikTok.
yes, sure.
Every video
And
he comments.
I have seen him on Reddit as well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, his labor will go there for sure. But anyways, for people who are posting on TikTok, I well honestly I didn't even think I was shocked by it. Like Andrew Tate. Anyways, just try to be
Yeah,
mindful. I guess on TikTok they're very crazy there. So
yeah, sure.
yeah,
But the most shocking was the space fruit. To be honest,
yeah,
really.
made no sense at all.
No.
Yeah, she hadn't posted anything bad, and it was on X. X is supposed to be the freedom, like, yeah, yeah,
So yeah. But we're still fighting too.
yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Okay, well, I appreciate you coming on. It was awesome to talk to you, and thanks for if you listened this far. I appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to provide a link to the X post that T Dog created with all the details about the partnership with Pierre.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'll include that, and it'll also have the wallet addresses you can send SPX to. There's an ETH address and a Solana address. Please consider sending some SPX. We really want to make this happen, and I hope the big conversation at the beginning maybe alleviated any concerns that anyone may have had. We are all excited about this possibility. I know the community is very excited. I'm excited. I know you are as well. If you have any questions about it, please reach out to T Dog. I'll include your link as well to your profile. Until next time, persist forever, Aeons.
Thank you very much for having me, and persist forever, Eons.